Uganda is said to have the fastest growing number of youth in business. But how do these businesses get started? And what are the challenges faced in these businesses? I met with Becky, who runs a retail shop, something any one of you can start with a little bit of knowledge. Becky will be sharing with us her experiences and provide us with some insight on starting and running a retail shop. Thanks to Bionic for sponsoring this video. More on that later.
My name is Kwezira Rebecca. Kwezira is from Kisoro. Yeah, Kisoro, then some part of Rwanda. I don't know how I can describe my business, but I think it's a retail shop that sells ladies' bags and shoes and some little jewelry. Yeah. So Luxury Pulp is a baby business that opened in April this year. So the whole idea started from campus actually, like before I finished campus. I've always known that I didn't want to be employed. I call myself big-headed. Like when people ask me, I always tell them, I think I'm big-headed. And I don't think I would like it when someone is ordering me around, do this, do that. So that's how the whole idea came up. I knew I didn't want to be employed, so I knew I had to do something that I would be in charge of, something that's mine, something where I give myself orders, and something where I follow my orders. Don't have to follow anyone. So I knew I wanted a business, but still you had to go through university because we all need those documents. Yes, so I went to university. I graduated from Makerere with a bachelor's degree in business administration, then accounting. So you can say I'm an accountant as well. Yeah. So yeah, after graduation, of course, like parents expect you to get something to do. They put you through school, now you're done. So it's now time to get something to do. And it was really hard because I knew at the back of my mind I don't want to be employed and I didn't want to look for a job as well. I actually get my inspiration from one uncle of mine. He's a very big businessman. So he told me like he also didn't get employed, or he didn't want to get employed as well. He started small and right now he's someone I look up to. And I know one time maybe I'll also be like a very big business lady just like he is. So yeah, and I made my research about businesses that would start with little capital, because as a graduate you don't have a lot of money or at your exposure. So I had some little money with me that I got from graduation gifts, like some little savings. Yeah, so I knew I wanted to do something small that would fit in within that budget. Yeah, so that's how I made research about the small businesses, and I found this more reachable at the time than all the rest, and yeah, that's how I came up with this. So I have a few friends who are in the same business, and it has also been maybe a part of my inspiration, I can say. Because as friends, you always like visit their shops and see how like the operations are moving on, and yeah, it's something that felt smooth. Like it didn't. It's not that we're avoiding hardships, but then maybe at the end of the day, you need something that gets within your comfort. Yeah, so I felt maybe this was more of it than the rest of the businesses. It's a good platform towards like business development. I've also tried using social media sometimes. I have an Instagram page. I use WhatsApp sometimes, like WhatsApp statuses, like where you have friends that can get you through WhatsApp, and yeah, I also use social media sometimes, but not really much. But I want to give it a more bigger shot than what I'm doing at the moment. I think it's 50-50. My WhatsApp reaches out to like more of my friends and family, so they're really supportive. They also come through. But Instagram also, like I can say two of the 10 people that maybe we get, they come from Instagram as well. But they're also walk-in customers, like ladies who like what we see, just look at something and you want it and you go for it. So there are also those walk-in customers. Yeah, so it's 50-50. So most of the times I consider my personal taste. Like I got advice from someone who is they're not doing the same business, but it's a clothing business. But then she told me when she's buying clothes, she always looks at something that would appeal to her. Like when you look at that dress or when you look at that bag, would you hold it? Would you wear it? So if you think it's appealing to you, I think to people of your age group, to people of your same class, maybe it will also be appealing to them. So I consider that, is it beautiful to me? Would I hold it? And something else, I also consider what's trending. Like you have to keep up with the trend. Yes, people like what's trending. People are they're keeping up with the trend, so they would like what's new, so I also consider that. And yeah, I think we have a very, very nice relationship. She's also my mentor as well. Like I tried to talk to her before I started a business. Like she gave me some advice. She's like, she would choose for you what she thinks is trending at the time. So yes, and when you order, I think it doesn't take a lot of time. She'll actually give you the estimate like 3 to 4 days, and trust me, it will be there within 3 to 4 days. Yes, yeah. No, I think for starters, you really need to have you need to have the money. Excuse me. For starters, you need to have the money, because it's also what keeps their business moving. You can't just go make an order and someone is also, it's not that she's manufacturing the bags, she's importing them. So she'll also need to make an order, and she wouldn't put in her money when she's not sure that what she's doing is going to work out. So she would want to make an order when she has the cash in hand. Yes. For me, it's been like working with that supplier. I think sometimes she gives me a benefit of doubt. Like you would order, if there are a few pieces, you would order, and then she gives you like the amount of time you have to clear her. Yes. So let's say maybe let me give you an example. A client wants this specific bag, but it's out of stock. I would ask her to send it. I would ask the supplier to send it, and when the client takes it, I would send back her money. If you've built that relationship, yes, because we've been working together for more than 7 months now. So we built that relationship where I can call and they send in something, and after the client has approved it and sent the money, I would also send it back to my supplier. I think learning never ends, and this is like a process where you have to learn like each and every day. But mostly I would say I've learned how to be patient, because it takes all the amount of patience you have in you to run a business. Because there's some days when, let's say on a good day, you'd make sales that you won't be able to make in the next 1 week. Like you make them in 1 day, but then you won't be able to make them in the next 1 week. So if you're not patient, you'll be like, am I on the right track? But you really have to trust the process. Or let's say you'd make sales in a week that you didn't make in the next 1 month. I don't know if you understand that. There is that good week that you'll make all the sales, and then the next 1 month, maybe you're making like, let's say like very, very, very low sales. And then if you're not patient, you'll be like, maybe I'm not on the right track. But I think it's always the right track, but you just have to be patient. That some days are good than other days. It depends. If a client comes to the shop, sometimes they have cash, sometimes maybe the money is on their phone. So we have they're called mobile apps. I don't know if they're apps, but like Momo Pay, Airtel merchant codes. So we have all those. So if your money is on your money, there is no need to worry that you need to withdraw fast. But if you have cash, it's also acceptable. But if you're far away and maybe we're making a delivery, I have delivery guys, I have border guys that do my deliveries. So you can either give it to the delivery guy or you can also send it on mobile money, Momo Pay, Airtel merchant code, yeah.
Let me tell you about today's sponsor, Bionic. Bionic is a digital payments platform that enables you to make and collect payments through mobile money networks in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and DRC. Bionic is brought to you by OneAfrique, which is the leading digital payments platform in Africa, enabling low-cost payments across the continent. With Bionic, you have a personalized link that allows you to collect payments from customers anywhere, anytime. And what's even more interesting is that it lets you collect payments from different mobile money accounts into one simple wallet. You simply send your customer a link over text, DM, WhatsApp, or on your website for exactly what they owe you. And all they have to do is click the link for them to pay you. Your first month with Bionic is free, so you can get to enjoy the services Bionic has to offer and see if it works for your business. Thereafter, you'll be charged 20,000 Ugandan shillings if you choose to stay actively using Bionic. Check out the website by heading to the description and start your free trial. Thanks to Bionic for sponsoring this video.
Where I have nothing planned, like nothing planned. I mean, let's say maybe you have a lunch date with your friends, or you have a dinner date with someone. I usually come to work at 10 in the morning. I always make sure by 10 I'm here. So we open from 10 up to 6, like on a random day where you have nothing planned. But of course, since it's a personal business, like when you have your own clients, of course, you balance it out by maybe the times when you have like appointments with customers, like someone said, I'll pass by at this time, you have to wait for them, or like you have to keep in touch with them and make sure maybe you're around by the time they come, because it wouldn't be fine a customer coming and waiting for you. Yes, so that comes where you have to like change your schedule. Like maybe someone tells you, I need this bag, but I'll pass by 9, so you have to make sure by 9 you're there. Or someone tells you, I'll pick it when I'm coming from work, and maybe they leave work at 7, so you have to wait for them up to that time. Yes, but on weekends we work still from 10 up to 5, because maybe sometimes you need to relax at home, maybe sometimes you have plans with your girls, or you have plans with your friends, like, yes. So on Sundays we don't work. Sunday is a resting day, because I've been working from Monday up to Saturday. So Sunday I just need to do my own stuff, like whatever I have to do it on Sundays. I trained myself that from Monday to Wednesday, you actually find me putting on office wear, like as if I'm going to an office. Then I'm going to my business, so it's like part of my culture. But I'm trying to change it, because with the society I'm in, like around the kind of businesses, no one comes in office wear, so you have to like adjust a little. I was used to being in office wear because of the kind of course I was doing. As a business lady who sells bags and jewelry and maybe shoes, you have to be presentable, like you have to look like what you sell, because I don't expect you to dress up like you're going to a market area, yet you're going to a shop where people who are buying from you are presentable people, so they would like it, or they would appreciate it more when you're also presentable. Yes, and I believe customers would be more confident, or they would trust you more basing on how you've represented yourself to them. We hope for growth, of course. Maybe in the next 2 to 3 years, would be able to import our own things, and I'm actually thinking of making it a wholesale shop where I also import, and people come to me for what? Like for goods, like yes. Because it's the deal. It's like I think you gain more from wholesale than retail, because someone would come and they need like goods of let's say 3M at once, than someone who wants a bag of 100,000, and they'll come back after I don't think a bag is like food where like you need to get it on a daily basis. So I think wholesale is the ideal business if you have the money. Yeah. No, of course it won't be an easy path. It won't be at any single moment, but at the beginning it won't be. But as the business grows, you start enjoying it. So of course you have to sacrifice more with maybe if your parents are not willing to support you, like with a startup capital where you have to save up your little money, like you have to sacrifice saving, you have to learn how to save, like yes. If you like something or if you want something, you would really go an extra mile for it. Yeah, with a saving, with a gathering of resources, of course. It's not easy, but if you like it, I'm sure you can be able to do it.
Alright, there you go. Everything you need to know about starting and running a retail shop. Thanks to Becky for letting me interview her, and thanks to Bionic for making this video possible. Don't forget to check Bionic by heading to the description and tapping the link to start your free trial. Tell me who I should interview next in the comments down below, and catch you all in the next video.